the fielder. 390 for 7. Yeah, because I know a lot of the 6, 7 of the Worcestershire lads got away in the winter.
Yeah, quite a few of the lads had gone to Adelaide, from my understanding. Grew up played a little bit of cricket with Adam Finch and Dylan Pennington, so they said they'd gone away, and from what I understand, there's quite a few on that in that particular city.
Yeah, lovely city, Adelaide, beautiful. Very feels very rural, Adelaide. Here's Gibbon in bowls driven by rain up to mid-on D'Oliveira Fields. Worcestershire hoping for at least one in the first half an hour this morning. Well, we started a bit early, so they've had half an hour and nothing has occurred as yet. Would you do if you got 2 batsmen set here? Pitch looks decent, so you're a bowler. What are you going to try and do?
I don't bowl as fast as these lads,
no,
but I think might be an option to try and bring Finch or Pennington in and
bit of extra bounce.
Possibly, use a little bit of extra bounce, as that one just goes through the top slightly and beats Ben on the outside edge.
Yeah, I think yesterday got a decent start, Durham, but then Finch and Gibbon kind of pulled it back a bit, bowled a bit tighter and bored the batsman.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think, having been able to watch a little bit yesterday, not loads, with a little bit of training, Gibbon seemed to hold his length well, and obviously got rewarded with the 4 wickets.
Here's Gibbon in again to Rain, who
a lovely cut shot from Rain.
That's going to take it to 50. That's a very good 50 as well. Giving him a bit of width there. He's across the crease, banged it away, raises his bat to the crowd, punches and shakes up with his colleague. At that, I'd better disappear to go and update listeners on another radio station. Mr. Martin Emerson, ladies and gentlemen, will join you by kind permission of the National Trust.
Well, Gibbon in and just beat the outside edge there with a little bit of shape.
Yeah, so Ben Rain getting 100 in this match last year. And Paul Coghlan at the other end got there the following over. And starting with a 50 today. So steering Durham out of the little bit of drama they got themselves into last night. As Gibbon comes in and bowls, Rain turns that out through mid-wicket. And he's going to get some more runs here. As D'Oliveira chases after the ball. 2 runs. And initially, I think it was Finch who dived and missed that one.
Looks like we're going to have a change of bowling as Matthew Waite takes off his jumper.
Former Yorkshire player. We saw him bowling a few overs yesterday, 11 in the end it was, none for 41. One of a number of players who left Yorkshire sort of midway through last season. Signed a 3-year deal with Worcestershire. And Durham now 4 away from the next batting point as well, Liam. So not a bad morning. Good sun shining, good batting conditions. These two are playing well.
Yeah, playing very nicely. Good friends, these two, so they'll be enjoying their time out in the middle.
I'm thinking about the start of the season 2 years ago when they both turned up at Trent Bridge with blue heads that basically shaved all their hair off. And they've gone right down to the bone. And it was a chilly week that week, so it was probably not the best week to be shaving your hair off. Wade comes in from the Finkel end. Quick single here from Coghlan. Pushes that out to the offside. He's very quick between the stumps, Paul Coghlan. That's the other thing. He brings that different dimension to Durham, is the quick singles, and it just helps to accelerate things, and it keeps the opposition on their toes.
He does. He runs a lot more twos than most people in our changing room. Always pushing to the boundary sweepers as well. The amount of times he gets 2 to fine leg is remarkable.
Be nice to see him have a full season without injury, because that has been a real worry over the years, hasn't it? The amount of times he's found himself on the sidelines. As Waite comes in now and bowls to Rain. Rain drives, and where's that gone? Out through the covers. I just thought that was initially going straight to Brett D'Oliveira, and he put his hands up in the air. And
yeah, it was definitely in the air for a little while there, just straight through the gap.
one more to Rain, so he moves on to 54. Stats-wise, he's had the 1 century last year. Was he on the verge of a milestone runs-wise going in this game? I'm just trying to think when I wrote my notes the other day. Waite bowls. This is played by Coghlan. 2 min on, no run there. Where are we? Well, he's gone past 3,300 in this innings, but that was yesterday. So what's he on now? 55. So that's a century and 14 50s he has in first-class cricket now. So his highest career score, 103 not out against Worcestershire here last year. Previously 82 against Northampton, 29-19. This is played to backward point by Coghlan, no run there. He also made 51 not out against Leicestershire last year. Prior to that, 59 at the Trent Bridge in 2021. And Paul Coghlan, his highest score was 100. Not out against Worcestershire last year. Previously 90 against Derbyshire in 2020. I think he got 68 and 73 against Derbyshire in 2017. I think he took a 5 in that match as well. As he hooks this one, and nobody seems to know where it's gone. It's actually gone along the floor.
Square, it's going to hit the road.
Yeah, it's gone for 4. Fielder right down at long leg, put his arms in the air as if to say, I don't know where it's gone, where is it? And it was actually going along the floor rather than in the air.
That's Azarelli down at my leg. He didn't seem to pick it up at all.
400 runs for Durham, and the 4th batting point comes in 104.5 overs. Their partnership last year for the 8th wicket was a record for Durham as well, I think, wasn't it? Against Worcestershire. Waite in, bowls, defended by Coghlan. Can't remember. Did they score 183 or something? Did they put on?
I think they both came together when they were on quite low scores each, so I think there definitely will have been a large partnership there. And we've got another change of bowling coming from the Lumley end.
213 they put on for the 8th wicket last year.
A couple of extras in there then?
Hey?
A couple of extras in there as well then?
Yeah.
The 213. The batsman just took a drink from 12th man, Brandon Glover.
There's quite a lot in the members forum last night. I did a bit with Brandon Glover and Basta Leda and Matt Kuhneman. So you've got competition, haven't you, with Matt's arrival?
But yeah, another good overseas to learn from.
Yeah.
Good opportunity.
Do you, when you see these players who come over and they've got the international experience and stuff, do you see that as an opportunity to do a bit of revision, I suppose, and pick their brains and learn from them?
Absolutely, it's something that is a real benefit of the county game, getting overseas players in and being able to learn from them, whether batter bowlers do similar to you do or do absolutely nothing like what you do. It's just a good opportunity, trying to build up that knowledge of cricket.
Pinch right arm round to Rain. That's defended. Rain's on 55, Coghlan on 39, and these two, their partnership is now worth 94. So very good runs from a Durham point of view, because last night they were 308 for 4, then suddenly they were 308 for 7 in the space of 7 deliveries.
I think with the field set here from round, Finch will be looking to take it away from Rain with slip 3rd man point. Cover on the boundary, cover in the mid-off.
Comes in, bowls. Rain plays this to just wide of mid-on, 1 run. Is that Ali picking that up? It is, isn't it? That's Ali. 1 run. 403 for 4. If you want to email, it's wearecricket@yahoo.co.uk or @MartyCricket on Twitter. A few emails have come in this morning. Dr. Dan wishing Astrid a very happy birthday. It doesn't seem 8 years since she was born. Also wishing Alex Lees a happy birthday. He's sketched a shot of him batting yesterday. And he asks, can they get maximum batting points today, Durham, to make up for last week? Good question. They need 47 more to do that. As Coghlan plays this to mid-on. Paul Frames emailed. Enjoying your commentary as always. Can you ask Durham why this game is the only one without any highlights from the first day on YouTube? I've got no idea. I can ask.